Still some fraud apparently going on in the state of Georgia. Some surveillance footage from testimony in the Georgia voter fraud case. Check this out. That would be cut number 2.
So according to the witnesses, the Republican observers, there is a lady who has blonde braids who comes out to announce we're going to stop counting. Everyone go home. And in fact, we see that. What happens is everyone clears out, including the Republican observers and the press, but 4 people stay behind and continue counting and tabulating well into the night from that point, which is going to be about 10:25 when they all clear out, or 10:30. And they will continue counting unobserved, unsupervised, not in public view, as your statute requires, until about 1 in the morning. The reason we know this is because when our Republican observers were forced to leave, they went to the Central Tabulation Center, and they got word from a news crew that, in fact, counting had continued. They have information that not everybody left according to plan, and some people stayed behind. So this shocked them, so they returned back to State Farm Arena at about 1 o'clock in the morning, where they confirmed that, in fact, people had just left State Farm Arena in contravention of what they had been told by the supervisors who are running this operation.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now,
and
That was our own Jackie Daly reporting right there from the Blaze Podcast Network.
Oh.
This is Jackie Daly. She's part of the Trump legal team in Georgia.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Huh. And what was your point, Keith?
my point is, which ballots were they counting? They were counting ballots that they had taken out of suitcases that had been hiding under those tables throughout the day.
Yeah, it shows them pulling them out, right? They pull out from underneath the table. That footage, you can see her pulling the ballots out from underneath the desk.
Yeah, and we learned yesterday that over 80,000 votes in the state of Georgia are either from dead people or people that are
Voted
ineligible.
Twice. People voted twice. So they said 40,000.
I mean, if there's ballots under the
those.
desk, what are you supposed to do? Not count them?
No, you have to.
You have to,
You
right?
have to,
They're
yeah.
there.
Oh, I
They're
mean, you just
there
found
under
them.
the desk.
You found them. You have an obligation now to count them. If you count,
Right.
If you find them, you count them.
The point
I
is,
think that's the law.
Finders, counters.
we now have two states over the last 2 days, Nevada and Georgia, where there are enough ineligible votes that would have swayed those states to Donald Trump. So
Now, the people who were there, the claim is, yeah, we didn't tell them we were going to stop counting. We did count, and we had our own observers there. Isn't that their claim?
no Republicans were present.
Yeah, that's the deal, right? They made everybody leave except for those
Yeah.
four.
Interesting.
It is interesting. It is interesting.
And you've got surveillance footage of it. So how do you? Okay, you had everybody leave, and
And then you find ballots under the desk. Oh, look. Oh, my gosh, everybody's gone. And then we have these ballots underneath the desk we didn't count.
oh,
Third
Darn it.
world.
go out and see if they've left already. Maybe we can call them.
Oh,
no, they're gone.
darn
They're
it.
gone. Ah,
We'll try to remember to tell them tomorrow.
yeah. We'll just go ahead and count them anyway, and see what happens.
Throw them in the count.
I mean, the
Remember-
nation's counting on us.
Find them, count them. That's the deal. We have to do that.
Yeah.
We have a water leak that we have to tend to. Everybody out. I mean, it's State Farm Arena. It's not one room where all of this is happening. It's an NBA basketball arena.
Okay, well,
I think we can
again,
manage.
and I hope that this holds up. But time is running short.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
to
is.
Make sure that we make this information available and prove to the American people that the election was rigged, or at least there was so much fraud that Donald Trump is the president. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah, if we could just get somebody to make that announcement, that would be great.
No questions.
You know.
No questions.
No,
Thank you.
We're not taking any questions. I'm just making the announcement that the election was rigged. Donald Trump is still president.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody. Drive
care.
safely.
More tomorrow. Goodbye.
I'd be fine with that
Me
right
too.
now. At this point,
Me
I'm
too.
fine with that. Just do it.
Me too. And it would make my commemorative plate worth that much
It
more.
sure would. It'd be worth the $49.95.
If you are lying, it would be
2 easy installments of just $24.98
plus the $9 shipping,
and the $9 shipping,
or $10, $9.99. I'm sorry.
What are you going to sell it on eBay for? If,
I don't know. I don't
if
know.
they take that away from Joe.
As soon as I hear no more questions, we're not going to take any questions. That's it. Donald Trump is president. That plate's going on eBay for at least $1,000.
Starting bid.
Yeah. Good plan.
I mean, that's what we need. We need to hear. I hope it happens. Let's go.
I know. I want it to happen, but it's December 4th. It's December 4th. So I don't know what they're holding on to the information and the evidence for. I don't know why that's happening.
And if
you're just so
Joe
surveillance.
Biden
I did just see surveillance, but is that enough to overturn the election?
There's been witness testimony. Does that not matter anymore? I mean, person after person across this country has talked about the fraud that they witnessed firsthand.
I don't know. Is that going to sway the
not
Supreme
count?
Court? Probably not with the Supreme Court. That's what I'm concerned about the Supreme Court having to have something astonishing. And that's probably what even President Trump said. It's really hard to get them to take the case. Yeah. So you're going to have something super compelling. You're going to have to show them, look, these Dominion machines, here's the evidence of 7 million votes being changed from
and I don't think we're going to get that.
Trump to Biden.
What we're getting is this, right? Where we have enough
we've got
to
a few of
sway
these.
each state, and we can prove that the votes were wrong in these states, and that goes back to Trump and not Biden. And again, Donald Trump is your president. Thank you. Good night.
Yes, that's what we need to hear, and we need to hear it from the Supreme Court. Yeah, we looked at this, and it's compelling, and so all 9 of us said, "Yep, Donald Trump is going to continue to be president."
Yeah.
Good night and drive safely, everybody.
Thank you. No questions.
And
I know.
I don't care which of the justices makes the announcement either.
No, that's
I'm
fine.
with any of them doing it. I don't care.
Well, Roberts has got to go in front of the camera.
Roberts could. That's fine. If he wants to take the credit, that's great. He's concerned about his legacy, so let him do it.
Yeah.
All right. 888-900-3393. More Pat Gray Unleashed coming up.